Secura Insurance, we are a property and casualty insurance company. We write insurance in personal lines, farm and agribusiness, commercial, and specialty. 2020 was the kickoff of our Youth Apprentice program, and Grace is one of the first youth apprentices that we have had here at Secura Insurance.
Some of my duties at Secura Insurance are working with our code base and Visual Basic for Milestone Link, which is one of the tools that agents use for quotes, and working with an RPA process for our BAs. And RPA is Robotic Process Automation.
The success that I've seen with Youth Apprentice is really developing deep classroom connections. They're connecting the real world to what we're doing in the classroom. And there's definitely a light bulb that clicks for these students.
I've been really blessed, to say the least, to have really great mentors. I have a couple of different mentors. I have more of a coding mentor, and I have more of like a BA mentor who's sort of turned into my supervisor with a couple of different changes throughout the business. And I also have other mentors that just sort of help me navigate, like, what am I doing as a youth apprentice? Like, what does this program look like? And stuff like that.
We're passionate about the Youth Apprenticeship program because of what it means to the Fox Cities, to Northeast Wisconsin. We see a tremendous opportunity to develop and grow local talent. There's a huge need for organizations like Secura and others to continue to invest in local talented individuals who aspire to work in the field.
When we look at the Youth Apprentice program, we kind of view it as our whole talent pipeline within Secura. So the Youth Apprenticeship is the starting point, and then, if there's a lot of success there, we would want to move the individual, Grace, for example, into our internship program, and then ultimately into full-time employment. We feel that this is a really good way for them to understand our culture here at Secura, get integrated with it really well, and then just build them up for success. So once they're out of school, they're hitting the ground running.
As an organization, we take great pride in being corporate citizens, in giving back and investing, locally, in our organizations, in the communities, and the nonprofits, and so forth. And this is just one, piece of that investment that we consider our responsibility, frankly, as corporate citizens and good neighbors. We just see so many talented students here, and we want to keep them here. That's what we're passionate about. We want to let them know that those opportunities are right across the street, down the road, down the highway from where they are. They don't have to go to Silicon Valley. They don't have to go to Austin. They're here, but we have a responsibility to help them, understand and get opportunities to try those things and see that exposure.
I feel like as a youth apprentice, there's a lot of opportunities that I've had that have been really beneficial to me. I think one of the biggest ones is obviously the technical knowledge. I'm learning things that, you might not learn unless you've been in college and have been in the field for years on end. But I'm also learning a lot of soft skills, and I feel like that's something that's really important that a lot of folks my age don't really take the time to learn. So I feel like that's been one of the biggest benefits for me.